You're watching SKST Radio.
Well, 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 welcome to another episode of SKST Radio Artist Network 101 with Cammie Grayson. And I have a new friend, Arika Kane. Welcome to the show, Arika.
Oh, thank you, Cammie. I love your energy. I
Well,
love
thank
it.
you. Thank you. Girl, I've heard
Yeah.
so much about you. Tell the world who you are and how you got here.
Well, I'm Arika Kane. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. I started in, I would say, high school. After high school is when I really started to think about getting serious about a music career. And I started going to college, but after the second year, I was like, I need to do this now. If I want to do this, I have to get a head start. And so that's what I did. I got a couple jobs. I saved up for a car. I saved up for studio money to record demos. I got the car so I could drive into New York City and do open mic nights and just kind of figure out how to get connected, because there's no playbook,
Right.
You just go and then you hope you land where you're supposed to land. And many years later, after a lot of different connections, I was able to sign with my current record label, BSE Recordings. And I've just been making music ever since and developing my songwriting and production, which I also love just as equally. And so just trying to put out good vibes, good music, and help heal, instead of harm. I'm here to bring balance.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So how did you start singing as a little kid, or what inspired you to be a recording artist?
My parents are singers and musicians, and they were in many musical groups as I was a baby, me and my brother. And so I grew up as a little girl always hearing music and harmonies and beautiful songs and sounds. And, they took us on the road with them. And so it was ingrained in me, very young, and it became like home. Music became literally like home. Like it reminded me of home because it's like the first thing that I heard. And so I always wanted to follow my passion in work, in a career, because, I see a lot of people, or I've experienced witnessing a lot of people taking jobs that they're not happy with or careers that they're not happy with. And I'm like, that's not going to be me. And, what makes me happy? Music. So,
Music. Nice.
yeah.
So what are the good parts about music that you like?
The creative process, the songwriting, the creation, having a blank canvas and being able to just, channel lyrics and melodies and, music and arrangements, and just the whole creative process is the best because it's so pure. The business aspect isn't, I don't know if that was your second question, but
Yeah, that is my second question. Absolutely. Go to it.
yeah, the business part of the music, it kind of like crushes the dream in a way, because you're in this pure energy, and then the music business side of things is like, it can get, pretty corrupt out there. So, but honestly, it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. So I don't regret learning that part either.
Yeah. But I think you have to learn both. Even though, like I always say, and I'm always getting corrected, doing the podcast, the studio, you know,
Yeah.
um, it's my passion. I love doing it. It's like a hobby. I don't want to say that too. I might get hit by a book on this side, but but it is, and then
Yeah.
I feel like when you get so many people in trying to put their pots in your hands in the pot or whatever, it starts to be, you have to work, you
Mhm.
have to work at trusting people. You have to work at, the money's coming in, and are people doing the right thing? It's just so much, but you got to trust, you got to let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Eventually, yeah, you got to trust that you're on the right path.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. That's good to hear. So let me ask you this. So I know you have a new song, Dreaming.
Hmm.
But what was your first song? Give me some history about your singing, your music.
Excuse me, I have
It's
a
okay.
little cough here. So, the history of my music. Well, I have 4 studio albums, and they're all based on love, life, inspiration. My joy is to bring healing through my music, um, to write from my experiences, to write to help other people, relate to other people and their life and love experiences. So that's basically the overall synopsis of my music. The core of it has always been R&B, but I dabble into other genres because I believe there's soul elements in every genre of music. And so that's the history of my music. Dreamin' came about in a sort of different way. It's a different type of record that I usually write and record, because it's very lighthearted. It's kind of dancey and up tempo. But I like it because it's different, and it doesn't have these big, huge arrangements. It's very simple. It's very melodic, and people can just vibe to it. It's just a vibe. So I enjoy making just a vibe.
So I have Dreaming. Do you mind if we play it?
Oh my God, please. Yes.
All right. I'm excited.
I've been dreaming about the way you kiss my lips. I've been dreaming about that one and only kiss. I've been dreaming night and day over this.
I love it.
Thank
I love it.
you. Thank
So you
you.
wrote that, right?
hmm
So how did you get into the groove to write that song?
Well, it's interesting because at first, because it wasn't my normal type of record or, feeling that I usually write to. I had to do something different. Usually I sit down and I really tune into it and the melodies start coming and the lyrics. But this one wasn't because it was so different for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to turn this up in my apartment and just like walk around and like do my laundry and go like just blast it and not even like focus too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was doing it, I started like it was naturally coming like da 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 da. And I was like, oh, that's it. It's simple. It's so simple. I'm recording it now. So yeah, that was kind of my process with that one.
Wow, wow. So Erica, what's next for you?
Well, I am working on a full album that I'm going to be releasing after the new year. And that's going to be really cool. And I also have a very special collaboration duet coming in the new year also with Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men.
How cool is that?
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. I won't say what song, but we remade a classic R&B, timeless classic from the 80s. And pretty much everyone knows this song, so
All
it's
right.
super cool.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. How cool
Thank
is
you.
that? So,
Awesome.
words of wisdom. Okay, so if you have it's an artist out there that's trying to inspire to be like you, what type of wisdom would you give them?
Well, I usually say the first thing is to understand the business and learn the business as much as you can and know your power as an artist, because it's very easy for the industry to just put the artist last, and make it seem like, oh, you just have to do everything for exposure, and you don't we don't want to pay you. And sometimes nowadays there's a lot of places that are like, no, we want you to pay us to perform in our venue. Oh yeah, that goes on. That goes
Oh
on.
no.
So, and depending how hungry the artist is, if they just want a place to perform, they'll do it. And so my advice for artists is know your worth, know your talent, and, don't settle for less than your worth, because then the word spreads and then
Mhm.
you'll go down that path of, oh, well, we can take advantage of them. So that would be my number one thing. Learn the business as much as you can. It's always changing, but and know your worth and don't settle for less.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. So, what are you doing for the holidays?
Well, family, family, family. I was actually pretty sick most of November. I had the flu.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
cold that won't quit. It still won't quit. It's been almost like I had a few days in between, then I got sick again.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Sorry to hear that.
so November was just kind of a bust. But Christmas is going to be on and popping. I'm going to
Nice.
have fun. I'm going to be with my friends and family. Tradition, all the traditional stuff.
Nice. Well, speaking of Christmas, you have a Christmas song.
I do.
Can I play it?
Please
And
do.
what's the name of it?
It's called Spirit of Christmas.
Woo!
Christmas time is where the light is, where you find a way, where your spirit goes within it, finds a time to pray. somewhere deep inside, you know that love is always where it starts. Yeah, memories and family, yeah, always far apart. The spirit of Christmas came along we are. Memories, they start to surface so you can reflect on all your life and all that you've been through, so you can't forget. It's a time to heal, and it's a time to feel what you're holding back. So let your heart release whatever that it needs, so that it can mend. And even if you try, you can't escape the feeling in your heart. 'Cause somewhere deep inside, you know that love is always where it starts. Memories and family, yeah, always far apart. The spirit of Christmas came along we are. How the snow falls, how the wind blows, something's in the air. No matter how we try to fight it, love is always the spirit of Christmas came along we are. Memories and family, yeah, always far apart. The spirit of Christmas came. Heal us.
That's beautiful. Now, is that already out?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Thank you so
You have
much.
a beautiful voice. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Erica,
you.
thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I enjoyed it.
Oh man, I was about to say you're welcome here anytime. I would love to have you back real soon. And just I mean, thank you for the support. And if we can do anything here to support you and what you're doing, I'm here for you, girl.
Thank you so much. That means the world. I appreciate it. And have a beautiful holiday,
Thank
beautiful
you. I
Christmas.
have new music to play for the holidays, so thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. I got you. Anytime.
All right. Bye bye.
All
Okay,
right. Take
guys.
care.
Saying goodbye to Miss Erica Kane. We love you, girl. New friend in the world. And I'll see you pretty soon. We're going to get that drop.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you, girl. Have a wonderful holiday.
You too.
All
Be
right.
blessed.
Bye bye.
Bye.